Hello everybody, my name is Aftermethod. I am going to do cutscene the game with you. Now, this is the last part we will do before I go back to my main save. As you have for the last part, I actually did 2 missions without doing Jack, and then I deleted the recording. I said it was 3 parts, we only need 2, because right now we have a lot of cutscenes, and after that there was a lot of reading in headquarters and getting information which I didn't have. And it took me 20 minutes to just figure out what I want to do.
1935.
But it's really only cutscenes in the mission this time. Even if it takes 25 minutes, what do I care? Take it as special.
Maximilian, commander of the Gallian invasion front, built his army around mobile armor. Ghirlandaio and the other fortresses along the border fell to his tanks in quick succession.
Basically Hitler. Basically Hitler.
Was typical of villages in the Empire's path, and the road to the capital bore a steady flow of refugees.
Obviously Hitler, I mean, come on, armed doctrine invading from one side with tanks.
Randgrees, Gallia's capital, a town secure and stable since ancient times. Within its
the organization doesn't need to have it, because I know what I need for the next mission, and then I return to my main save anyway. I did all the organization there. I'm gonna return because it took me 1 hour to maximize the efforts. Just to point it out. But let's get into the story.
Gallia's policy of neutrality was a system of universal conscription. Under it, all schools required military training each year. In the event of a war, citizens were then drafted into the militia to defend their country. As the conflict with the East grew worse, both Welkin and Alicia found themselves no exceptions to that fate.
So, yeah,
so these are my new
this is
digs.
Basically now an introduction to all the management aspects, and I'm gonna explain them really quick when I do them really fast, because I know what I want. I'm not gonna do any experience or money distribution. I'm gonna wait for this till I have to do this on my main save, I'm sorry.
Flares,
I'm just gonna mention how it works.
binoculars, a compass, and a map. Everything you need for a nice hike. Or combat.
The voice acting isn't that
Can I come in?
bad. It's just
Sure, it's open.
sometimes unfitting. It's not bad.
Oh, you're already changed too. Let's see. Not bad, not bad. You look good, actually. So, how about me? Do I look all right in this? Convincing?
Let's take a look.
Oh yeah, I forgot
Yeah,
about another
you
scene
look
which was
fine.
really funny.
You wear it like
It's
a
gonna
pro.
happen in just a few seconds. You're gonna be laughing. Prepare yourself.
Really? You're not just saying that?
Of course not. You look tough. I like it.
Oh, good. I was worried it looked kind of silly.
No way. That plating on the back? It's like a coleopterate exoskeleton. Beetle-tastic.
Colio what? And did you just say beetle? Welkin? What kind of girl wants to hear that she looks like a bug?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Huh? Not just any bug. A rhinoceros beetle. King of the insects. Who wouldn't want that?
Uh-huh. I guess I'll just try to take that as a very Welkin sort of compliment.
Yeah, that's basically what you're supposed to do.
Tell me about that scarf. You've been wearing it since I met you.
So much character position.
This? It's part of my uniform from the bakery.
Is that...
Is that right? I'm sorry.
I don't want to
Is that
forget the time I
right?
spent busting my buns baking.
I'm sorry for cutting off the characters, which is why I'm giving you enough
until I can
time
get back to manning the ovens again.
to reading it while I'm talking and while they're
That's
talking.
great. Once you do, I'll be first in line to get some of that bread.
Just listening to them,
Is that a
very
promise?
boring.
Well, I'll be sure to have plenty of it ready and waiting for you.
Absolutely. Hey, if you're ready, we should probably go see the captain now.
Yeah, no. God damn it. Next cutscene. Character exposition. Let's do something very, very, very anime-esque and give the character, who has apparently no idea what he's doing, the highest rank in the force.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah, we have enough stereotypes already. Let's do more stereotypes. So we have the 3 looking tough nuts. Nobody of them is going to join you. They're
Gallian
just
militia
here.
enlistee Welkin Gunther.
And 2 of them don't even
Reporting
cater.
for duty.
Ma'am, Gallian militia enlistee Alicia Melchiot. Also reporting for duty.
I'm Captain Eleanor Varrot, commander of this regiment.
Nice.
Gunther, you're promoted to lieutenant. You'll be leader of Squad 7 now.
Yep, never met him before, just enlisted. He's not a squad leader.
You're promoted to sergeant. You'll be under the lieutenant's command. Understood?
Ma'am.
Also, let's...
What do you know? It is
And now somebody's cutting off the commander, which is only working in anime ever. Because, let's be quite honest, if you do this in real life, you're gonna get lynched by your commander.
Now that there's a real war going on, I joined up.
And that's apparently a friend of him who don't really know
Boys are here just like you.
You know each other.
Yes, ma'am. We knew each other at university. Welcome was in science and I was in archaeology. And just look at us now. No archaeology or science. Looks like the two of us are studying more, I guess.
Looks that way. It's good to see you.
And you.
That'll be all for now. There's a strategy briefing later today, but you still have time. Time for you to catch up. You'll be spending a lot of time on the post and in Randbreeze. They'll be your new home, so get to know them.
I'm not going to get to know them,
That'll
I'm
be
gonna
all.
skip the sequence,
Report
and
back in
I'm
time
gonna
for the
do
briefing.
really quick what I
Until
wanted
then,
to do.
You're dismissed.
I need to put together a squad, and usually I put some experience in training, but I don't need this. So here we go. This is the command view. There's two more things that I unlocked, which I'm going to show off in the next video. But let's go really quick. We have the squad barracks. Has basically just the information about every squad member. Command room where I can recruit new ones. Training field where I can train people, and here I can spend my money to develop more weapons and more tank parts. Now, the first updates are very, very minuscule, so I don't really quite need them. Command room. We're gonna recruit a couple of people, not a full 20 squad, because I don't need 20, I need exactly 9 for the next mission. And, I know the classes already. We have the Scout, the Shock Trooper, that's the fast shooting guy, the Lancier, which is just real Lance, it's an anti-tank unit.
Changing gear.
The,
They can
Engineer, who has a lot of stuff, and also
Lastly,
scout
we
weapons, and obviously the Sniper. Now, nothing speaks against, using... Alright, we have Marina Wuster, which is a sniper I used as well in my main play, so I'm gonna take her. We don't really need any of them. I had 2 Lanciers in the next mission, so we're gonna get Hector. Hector looks cool.
My name's Hector.
No, he has a weird voice, I don't like him anymore. And we had lots of shock troopers, so example we had her. Okay, it's not that... There's some I didn't know, but please tell me she changed her voice. No, she's still no Viper material. So we have a squad of 7. We need 2 more. I had 2 more... scouts. No, the other 2 are getting deployed. Oh yeah, I get 2 for free. So this is basically enough. Oh, I see. I have to recruit 20. Well, then I'm just gonna recruit away. Just recruit random people. So there's a couple of things, guys or girls, I did not know. My second sniper, for example, was not Catherine. Was a little different name. I had completely different engineers. I actually had only 2 engineers anyway. Now I have like 3. No, 5. I only had 2 to recruit. I only had 2 snipers to recruit too. I only had like 4 shock troopers, so I had the most of my Lanciers. I can recruit 3 more. I don't really need to do this, but I know what I want to deploy, so here we go. In the training facility, you just basically, you don't level up any soldiers, you level up the classes. So it really doesn't matter. If a soldier dies, he dies forever, but that's okay. Because you just have equally leveled soldier in the same class. They get new moves and everything else. And he is wondering if his friend he just met, because he's apparently squad leader of a different version. Oh my fucking god, yes, alright then. He is apparently squad leader of a different division, if he has to do the same things. This is a drill instructor, he yells a lot, he has an eye patch, he's cool. He does weird gestures all the time, it's really funny hearing him talking. Because he does this weird gesture like every time he talks. Now I could just spend experience. I'm gonna do this actually, just so he shuts the hell up. I'm gonna level up everything to level 2. I don't really have experience for anything more, you'll see in just when I leveled up. So what's happened is I just moved to the shock board, say I'm sure, and everything's going up. He gives me a motivational speech, everyone levels up. Noise. Gives them the basics. Basic one-shot abilities for the sniper, shock troopers, he'll tank more. It's a very minuscule health upgrade, but it's a lot in other words, really. And this is important. The accuracy upgrade between level 2 and level 4 sniper is significant. I've tried. I did a skirmish A level 4 sniper always hits the mark. Like the scope is just so further out compared to the level 2. Squirt berries, I could just watch everyone here. It's just really weird. Whatever, don't really care. Good. Goodbye. Now we're gonna meet the cool dude. He's called Leon, obviously, because Leon is not an emo name or something. I needed half an hour for everything because I wanted to read everything. But this is Leon.
Welcome to R&D, man. What can I do you for?
And he is basically just being all the fanboy in the world.
Protecting a tiny life in the middle of all that slaughter? Man!
Enough of him. You're gonna hear too much of him. This is Christ.
Leon?
Christ is basically the smart guy of the two. Leon is basically the hippie, the cool guy.
So, Lieutenant...
Nothing brings me to Andy. I'm gonna leave in just 1 second. I'm not even able to leave right now. Funk. Goodbye. Not gonna update shit. It wasn't helpful. In my autosave you are, but now you really aren't. Alright, this took me now 10 minutes instead of half an hour, so I'm not gonna cut the part because it would be stupid. I'm just gonna go to book and start the next mission. Alright, so I'm going to here get skirmishes pretty much after I am done with this chapter. Skirmishes, what are skirmishes? I'm revisiting a map I already know. And there's a huge bunch of random enemies on it. That's about it.
There you are. I've been looking for you.
Hi.
Hey, Ace. How'd your enlistment go? Nope.
I registered as a tank pilot and mechanic.
So she's gonna drive a tank too.
Maintaining and operating the Edelweiss will be my responsibility from now on.
Do you remember when I said I don't know who's
I think
going to
it's
drive
nice
the
that we'll all be
Edelweiss?
on the same squad together.
Is.
I think so
I'm
too.
stupid.
So, what are you up to now?
The tank's hangar space is just through here. I was just carrying some Ragnite fuel back. It's used to power the tank, and also for the turret-mounted cannon rounds.
I guess I'm just more used to seeing it in street lamps and medical compounds.
Great.
Seems like everything is Ragnite powered these days.
Smart girl.
That stuff is everywhere.
Very smart.
Not enough of it for some people,
OMG, so smart.
It's the source of a lot of conflict.
Smart. Smart. Ass.
Say the Empire's invading only to get at all the Ragnite in Gallian soil.
Gee, thanks. Nothing you haven't told me at the beginning of the game.
Oh, that's right.
I'm being very
I
sarcastic right
had
now.
something to give you, Welks.
There's a flare gun. It's looking like
What's
shit,
this?
really, to be quite honest.
Father's flare gun. It was in the barn, but I thought you might have some use for it.
Yeah, I sure as hell don't.
Another hand-me-down.
Great, isn't it?
I gave it a once-over. It might be old, but it's still serviceable.
I didn't mean... I just can't believe I'm a tank operator now.
You better believe it. You're gonna drive a tank in the next
Thank
mission, and the next mission afterwards, and afterwards, and afterwards, and afterwards, and afterwards. Pretty much every time.
I'll do a spot check on the Edelweiss now, to make sure it's ready to go at any time.
Which is going to be soon.
Alright, we'll get going for now then. See you later.
So, first operation, blah. I would love to skip this cutscene because it's all explanatory stuff again, but not gonna do. Maybe there's a funny scene I don't remember.
I'll cut to the chase. The Great Vassal Bridge was just...
The Great Vassal Bridge.
There's a bridge
It's a
somewhere.
major drawbridge crossing the canal in Vassal.
Why are you
just
here?
outside
You're not
the
a member of my
capital.
squad. So basically there's a bridge outside the capital, like just a few kilometers away. When you look at this
That
cutscene,
bridge is a part of the central transit artery.
if you look at this cutscene, you think that it's directly in front of the castle,
Is to take it
and it
back.
is already lost. We lost it in a fight, apparently. Well, this is great, isn't it? So this war is already nearly over. They took the capital, and going by the map they showed earlier, pretty much everything else too. That's great.
The Empire... Our 3rd Regiment will retake...
How quaint. The militia holding a little strategy meeting.
Basically, they blitzed us, so there's only shock troopers and tanks. This is General fucking asshole.
How
Damen.
long were you planning on hiding out in here, Verrot?
He has the weirdest face
My apologies,
expression
sir.
and the
We'll
weirdest
depart
voice.
soon.
Whatever. They're just country mice. It's not like they'll be much help.
More help, perhaps, than your army unit that couldn't hold the bridge in the first place.
Hey!
Burn!
Regardless, Vassal remains...
Well, all good. See that you do.
Who was that?
An asshole.
General Damon, commander of the Central Forces.
An asshole.
Central Forces? That's the army branch the militia was folded into.
That's right. They say the general's an aristocrat. He looks down on the common militia.
Has said asshole.
That doesn't make any sense.
Right. Now, who cares at this point whether you're in the...
Army or mission.
Gentlemen,
It just really doesn't
we'll
matter.
begin by taking back the Western Bank to gain a foothold. Lieutenant Gunther, I'm assigning squad.
Yes, Captain.
So basically, he is
The
going
other squads are
to.
on patrol. Stay sharp and be ready to help take back.
Oh yeah, I remember. She didn't said
counting
that
on
he
all
is
of
going
you
to
out
do the
there.
mission first. So this is only a tactical meeting. Anyway, so yeah, the next mission basically, it's yeah, skirmishes. Skirmishes basically. Grinds. If I want to grind, I do skirmishes. It's easy way to earn cash and experience. Not as much, but it's not taking as long as a
Here
mission,
are details
and I
on-
can repeat them as much as I want. That's quite thing. I have two assault teams. One is defensive, one is offensive. The way the map makes it look is that I want to take the right side and move into the attack position. I'm not going to do this because that would imply that I need to move Valk and all the stupid idiots right there, which is not helpful. I want to deploy both my snipers here. Sniper's really strong in this mission. And I need two assault shock troopers here as well. And as you can see, I only have two shock troopers, so I want to deploy them here. And then I can deploy one more here. And let's be quite honest, just in case something goes horribly wrong, it's going to be an engineer. So why am I doing this? Because something can go wrong. There's two tanks in this mission, and if one of them gets me 3 times, my Edelweiss is nearly gone. You don't want to lose the Edelweiss because that's game over. This is going horribly
Split
wrong.
into 2 teams, offensive and defensive.
So defensive is going to do all the
Squad
offensive
7, move
work.
out.
I'm only moving the Edelweiss and maybe moving them in position. It's just how it works. I'm sorry, but this is the fact. That's why I also gave it 2 snipers. So the defensive work is because okay, we have a shock trooper and
How long you
a
think I've been an
Lancia.
That's a spirit.
That's Laro and somebody else. Patricia, I think was her
Listen
name.
closely. This information could save your life.
I get them for now. I'll probably use them later. I don't need to know what occupying is. I want to explain to you on the fly. I didn't really figure it out at first. So what was her name? It was Rosie. Rosie and Largo are basically story characters, and every time you capture a base like this, you see this thing here. If you're close to this, you're gonna get healed. It's basically in radius like this until here, healed and ammunition up. So we're gonna move to snipers first. Snipers are basically the meat and beat of this mission. I'm gonna see why in just a second. Because I can... Oh, whoa. That was a shock trooper I nearly ran into. I'm just gonna zoom up into the head and just gonna shoot and it's dying. So now you could argue that I could have done this with anyone else, but the shock trooper would have mowed down whoever. Would have tried. And,
Understood.
I believe me, I tried that already. He would have seriously just mowed down everyone who have tried.
New prey
So I'm
sighted.
gonna move up until here and give this guy a headshot too. And she has one more shot, so I should use this one more shot to try to figure capture the scout who is basically up there,
Understood.
because basically this one is also a command unit. As you can see, snipers are really strong in this game. Now they don't heal a tank a lot, which is why you want to keep them safe. You want to do this. I took a shot at the guy on the roof in the first place,
Sweet dreams.
because right now I'm gonna move. And I'm gonna move in here. If I would have moved into this alley and this guy would be still on the rooftop, he would have killed Marina. Easy. I was very, very unsure whether he would or not when I first tried this mission. But the first mission I also used
Fresh meat bun.
assault squad instead of sniper squad. So assault squad, yeah, Jane's just gonna take this guy out. I'm gonna move instantly again to get a cover. And try to take out one more, which is the dude firing on her. After that, I'm going to move the sniper and Valencia Largo into position, because there's a tank, as you can see, right next to me.
Next.
I just shot this guy, and I'm gonna turn around so he dies, because this guy, he's gonna be a serious bitch next turn. I would have killed him anyway, but I don't really have a lot of time to kill him next time, because the tank is actually gonna move. The tank is going to move, and a moving tank is a really dangerous tank. I'm actually gonna move Largo. Yeah, I'm gonna move Largo now. Largo has about as much movement possibilities as a sniper, apparently. I mean, look, he has a really big lance on his fucking shoulders. And I need to move him so he can move through, so like this, yeah. Like this, alright, cool. So, as I said, there's a tank, and he's gonna move, and depending on how he moves, maybe he moves all the time all the same, which would be great. If not, it wouldn't be so great. But here's the thing, if he moves like pretty much last time when I played this, you can assume that that wasn't really good for me. So what I'm saying with this is, should this tank be moving and put his gun lines in a way where I couldn't move the soldier around without the tank firing with the shock trooper, the problem that arises would be that somebody is going to instantly die. I had this last time about. I had a really hard time taking the tank out. It took me 2 turns. Just because of that one scout soldier. But I'm probably able to do it in this next turn now. If the tank does what he did last time, I expect him to do that. So there's one moving in here, and he is pretty much just shooting at Homer. Homer takes some damage because Homer is stupid. Doesn't hit back for shit. That's an engineer, what do I expect anyway? Anyway, now the tank should be moving. Yeah, here we go, the tank is moving. So, no, shit. This is exactly not what I wanted to happen. Great. Now I need to have some kind of backup strat, so I'm gonna move this shock trooper out, I guess, to cover up Marina some. And then I think I'm gonna move another shock trooper out to see where the tank still is. After that, I'm just going to go ham and move Lara out instantly. But if there is a tank nearby, then this is perhaps a wrong move.
Spotted an enemy.
So yeah, that tank is still there. So can't really do this. I kind of need to progress on the second front now. I need the tank to fight the tank apparently. So this is not what I expected to happen. Actually, it's quite the opposite of what I expected to happen. I never really figured out if I could drive boss somebody. I can, but he's apparently not losing a lot of HP. Well, I'm just gonna shot him then. It's a shock trooper, they lose one more command point if I do this anyway. So, I'm just gonna move the Edelweiss this turn. And I'm also gonna move Rosie once so I can finish off the scout. Yeah, terrain action, I know. But here's the thing, she has a pollen allergy. If I move her down right now, I'm gonna have a bad time.
Hostiles.
That was a little bit of an overkill. I needed 3 shots, I had 20. So. Oh man, this part is really taking a little longer than 20 minutes, isn't it? Oh, whatever. Long part for you. I love you. Whoever you are, I love you. Even if you're a man, I love you. If you're a homophobe and you don't want me to love you, then I'm gonna, however, somehow, I think I can justify it by saying I'm not serious, but whatever. Cutie anyway. Alright then. Move on top to the alleyway, come on. Driving this tank is really something, sometimes just art. So, I need to wait till this tank does what I expect the tank to do, and I hope it does it this turn, otherwise I have a big problem. Okay, enemy is moving right now, that's basically what I expected. Come on, crash through it, yes! Nice. Now the tank can't really do a lot.
Damn tank's busted right through the stinking wall! Well, it's...
I expected this to happen last turn, but it didn't. But now he's out of AP and can attack, which is why I moved everyone out of the way, basically. Oh, somebody else is in there. That is unusual. That shouldn't happen more than once. Last time it only happened once. Tide the Immortal. Oh, what the hell? Oh, it's an elite unit. I haven't had this last time. Maybe because I just simply missed him. Or maybe because... Oh, yeah, probably because I missed him. So now I can actually do the offensive on... the defensive front, basically. So the way I'm gonna do this is pretty easy. First of all, I'm gonna move Rosie and kill Tidy Immortal. Because, what the hell? I didn't even expect him to be there. I didn't see him the first time I played. This was a little bit surprising. Now we're gonna move Largo.
Been waiting here.
Because Largo is a little bit different than many units. He has a lance. He can actually fight tanks. But here's the thing about lances, which I didn't know when the first time I played it. I took 12 shots to kill this tank. If you shoot once, it basically dies if you hit. I didn't. That's stupid. So what I'm gonna do is instantly use Largo again. This tank must die in the first turn. Next turn he can actually move around the corner and pretty much wipe my unit. Or just straight out end the mission. Oh wow, Alright then, I have one more shot, Largo. Do not stupidly fuck it up, please. Please. Largo, please.
Just watch this.
Okay, I'm just gonna move as close onto the tank as I can. I don't give a care if you damage yourself. This is important. Hit. Fucking finally.
Alright.
If you wouldn't have hit, I would have been so mad, man. I would have been fucking mad, like, holy crap. This is war and you are not hitting. What the hell are you doing? I hope she has ammo. I hope I'm still in the... Yeah, she has ammo. Great. Just exactly what I had hoped. Because now I can move. Let her crouch. Go into aiming mode. And there's a Lancier around here. If I can't kill him, this would be great. You can see him in the background. I'm not seeing... I don't think I can kill him. No! I would have just shot twice, but I missed the first shot, which is really stupid.
The hunt begins.
I need to I kind of need this need to kill this Lancier in order to finish off the other tank, because the other tank is just going to be a big bother.
Sweet dreams.
And a Lancier and another tank can probably finish off my Edelweiss faster than I want to, because I didn't upgrade it at all. And maybe that's gonna bite me in the ass now, but I'm just gonna be a little more careful. And with that I mean I deployed 2 snipers, so I'm gonna make use of them. She has 3 shots left, so first let's shoot this guy right into the face.
I'm not done yet. Target silenced.
Oh no, it wasn't a Lancer, it was an engineer. Oh god damn it, I had it wrong in mind.
Don't feel a hit coming.
I need a whole lot of shots if I try to shoot it from here with a sniper, but it could work potentially. Oh nah, whatever, that was supposed to happen, I guess. I mean, she called for it. One more movement point. Just gonna use the shock trooper. In this case, would be waifu if she wouldn't have had this fucking annoying voice. Like, I'm not even kidding.
What? That's not... I can't... No!
Oh yeah, I forgot. She panics when enemies are close and she charges head into enemies first. This is kind of weird, isn't it? But she stands here now and she can defend herself next turn. Don't worry about it, the debuff is going to leave. And then I can move to Edelweiss and basically finish the mission. The mission is about capturing the object, but you don't really want to feel like running into a tank. It's not a good idea, believe me. I tried. I lost a couple of townsfolk at the second mission because of that. Rat-a-ta-ta. Nice. Come on, you're gonna hit some shots, I hope. No, you're not even shooting back because you're stupid. Well, fuck you. So as you can see, I still have a lot more command points than the enemy because I killed almost all his leading troops. Just why they are going to suffer.
Enemy sighted.
Make good use of cover as you proceed.
I can't even one-shot them with anti-tank. Well, I guess that makes sense, eh? I mean, it's anti-tank, not anti-person. I'm just gonna use the Edelweiss and shoot the tank into submission, and then I'm gonna use the shock troopers and finish the mission with him. It's only one more shot at the Edelweiss and this guy's done anyway.
Here we go.
Get ready for what counter-offensive? When I take out their only armor on the field, there's not gonna be a counter-offensive. They have no anti-tank units. Edelweiss is basically... in this mission, the Edelweiss really can't die. I'm thinking about it.
I got it!
Right now, you're gonna do it. And this time you are not complaining, please. Gonna move it very close, and you're gonna just Ratatat. Wow. Really? You can't finish off somebody at this close range? He's probably going to kill you now. This is embarrassing, man. I think you need a little bit help. Am I right? Yeah, you're probably going to die, and I'm very sorry for it. Unless you crouch and I end the turn immediately, I don't really see a lot of hope for you.
That's what you get! Good.
That was close. Okay. How much more command points do I have? Do I throw in a Ragnite? I don't really like people dying, even if I only do this because of... Oh, actually, I can just give fire support, I guess. One more shot and one more dead unit should do the trick. The shock trooper should be the one dying if I want this girl to survive. I'm not playing like this on my main fire. I'm just... I thought I could finish the mission right there, but apparently I couldn't. She's still panicked around, I guess. If they move or shoot at her, the tank will also shoot. So everything is fine, I guess. They only have 2 movement points, so chances are it's gonna... You see? He died because he moved in front of a tank. I could have done the same, which is why I waited for the other tank to wait. 128 life points in just a few seconds is just really evil. Oh. Ouch. There's literally no enemy left because they run into tanks. What the hell? So because of glorious sniper fire of Marina, aka the waifu that is actually a waifu because she has not the most annoying voice on the planet. Yeah. Shock troops are really quick, too. I occupied the enemy camp. Here we go. Mission is accomplished. And I have, took enough half an hour as well. Maybe 20, 40 minutes. Oh god, that's a long part. We're gonna do this cutscene, and the next one I'm gonna just skip. So, no, yes, actually, this is a war reporter coming in. She's called Elliot. You can buy episodes from her. I'm just gonna check them out what they are.
Hey there.
Because in the main save I actually unlocked that.
By any chance, are ya?
Yes, that's us.
Bingo. I've been looking for you. Meaning you, hot stuff, on the tank.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me,
That must make you Lieutenant Gunther, am I right?
Yeah. Yes, that's me.
Oopsie daisy.
What? Hey, you can't...
Ah, nice to meet you too. Now, let's get right to the questions. So, you're the son of the great General Gunther, huh? You look awfully young. How old are you anyway? Must be your first war, huh? What's been the hardest experience so far? Wait, happiest. Funniest. I'd also like to know hobbies, favorite foods, what you do on your days off.
Hey, lady! This is a combat zone. Excuse me, but what are you doing here anyway?
Hey, give me a break, will ya? Scoops are near danger, and I'm near scoops. That's right. The name's Elliot.
Basically,
GBS Radio's
Elliot's
top woman reporter.
needs sponsorship, and you can pay her to get stories.
And you guys are in.
Most likely side missions or just
So,
random trivia.
You're a reporter?
Or
Very
just straight
good.
out ignore her.
Yes.
She's
I've
annoying
been
as
assigned
shit.
to Squad 7 to conduct a series of interviews, thank you. Now, let's get back to those questions, shall we?
Not like I could change it. Now, like, next cutscene is like a minute long. I'm not gonna skip it actually because it's that short, but it's just basically Largo and the other girl. I said why I don't like them and why I think they're gonna be off after a while. So here's why.
Now he's giving interviews? Who does he think he is?
It is.
Look at him. Son of some big hero. Please. He's still a schoolboy.
No kidding. One little win and he's the new Grand Duke. I hate kids. Whatever. He'll learn soon enough. Only one thing matters out there in the field, and that's experience.
See, it was like 1 minute. Alright, thanks for watching, sticking through it all. This is the next chapter, and I have unlocked so much stuff, which I don't even care right now. I'm gonna just go over it. And I'm also going to over what I actually did with my troops in the next part. I don't really care. In other words, I'm not gonna leave this episode. F, save it to save. Override. See, alright, cool. Now I'm gonna go to title screen. Aftermath signing out. Thanks for watching. I'm so sorry for this long episode, but I had catching out to do, and I don't see why I should reorganize and put organization in a single part if I can do it just one. It's a little larger one, but whatever. You'll see in the description why. Goodbye.